over at Modern Direct Seller. Happy Monday. So excited all of you are here today. We have an action-packed morning going on over here at our house. We have our Make Money Monday right now, and then in just about an hour, we are kicking off our content creation shortcut workshop just for direct sellers. It's going to be so good. We're talking about how to create a 12-week content plan that's going to carry you through the summer with ease. So I can't wait to dive in. I'm going to share a couple sneak peeks here this morning for you. But if you haven't yet saved your seat for the workshop, please go do that right now. You can still get in over at moderndirectseller.com/workshop, and you can share it with your biz besties. It's open to the public, so anyone can pop in and join us, and it's going to be so good. Like I said, we have a ton of really good content to share with all of you to make creating content just a little bit easier. So before we dive in today, I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day. If you were celebrating with your mom, if you're a mom, if you're a mom figure, if you know a mom, I hope you had a great day yesterday. I know we did over at our house. We had some brunch and some mimosas. I got a nap. I watched a movie. It was a great day. Definitely felt spoiled. Had a super good time. My mom and dad came over. Yesterday was also my dad's birthday. So if anyone has a Mother's Day birthday, you might know that that's not always the best day. So we celebrated everyone and all the things. It was awesome. So super fun. And I am just so excited to dive into this week. It's hard to believe that for us, I mean, here we have a couple weeks left of school, but we're really winding down and transitioning into summer break. So if you're watching right now or catching the replay and you have school-age kids, let me know when your kids are out of school for the summer. We go through, I think it's the second week of June. So we still have another 3-4 weeks left, but if you know what it's like in May-December, here at the end of the school year, it's like all the things are happening. There's so much going on. So I feel you if you're a mama listening right now and you have kiddos that are in school and wrapping up the school year. And I think that's why I'm so excited about today's topic all around creating content. So of course, we want to enjoy summer. We want to live it up. We want to enjoy the sunshine and the longer days and really have a blast. And we also still want our business to be moving forward all at the same time, right? So part of keeping your business alive is consistency, and the consistency of showing up, whether that's online or offline, for your customers. So I know often that's an afterthought, or we're running from one activity to the next during the summer and thinking, I got to go post that. Anyone have that feeling where you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot yesterday. I got to make sure that I post something today. Because even though we might not be doing the same business building activities in terms of parties or events, things might kind of slow down a little bit during the summer. We say that a lot during those J months, June and July. We still want to stay present, and we still want to be online, and we want people to see us and know that we're there. And I think a big piece of that is that this summer is leading right into the fall selling season, which is always the best time of the year. So I know it seems really early to be thinking about the fall when we haven't quite hit summer, but the activities and the business building work that you're doing during the summer is going to lead straight into the fall. It's that launch runway, it's that momentum that you create. So what we've put together this morning in our workshop, happening at 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern, is a little bit of a shortcut method. And some of you have heard me talk about long form content and short form content and how you can work smarter, not harder. So we're going to dive into all of that. But at the very basic level, if this is a new concept for you, this is a little preview of what you're going to get in the next workshop. We're talking about creating longer content. So that might be like 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs long on a specific topic, and then breaking that into smaller short form snippets, right? So the long form content you can use in a lot of different places, but my favorite spot is on a blog. And then the short form content, you can drip across social, right? So the beauty is when you create one really well done long form content piece, it is going to give you at least, I'm going to say at least 5, but you could argue with me that you could get 10, 15, 20 little short snippets to share across social. We know here in social, people don't have a very big attention span. In fact, I think the latest is people would rather look at a 7-second reel than watch a big long live video like this, right? So when we're thinking about our long form content, we can pull out those smaller pieces in even little 7-second segments and sprinkle those into our social media plan for the week. So what we're training on today is how to create a 12-week plan that's going to cover your entire summer. I understand that the long form content is the part that feels a little bit harder, right? Especially if you're not a writer or if you're not quite sure, right? That the beauty is we've done the hard work for you. So we have put together 12 fill in the blank long form content templates. Yeah, total spoiler alert. You're here to hear first. 12 templates that you can use and you can work that content into your shorter form content. Literally, that is going to take you through 12 full weeks of super high value content about your business. And then, of course, we want to sprinkle in some fun engagement posts too. So our social bundle is great for that, just to get people talking and chatting and having fun conversations around pink lemonade or iced tea or iced coffee, whatever it might be. Early bird, late night. Those kind of like fun, this or that, fill in the blank kind of content pieces. So really, that will take you through 12 weeks of your content. And the beauty of it is not only are you creating social content, but you're creating content to start to build your presence online. And we're going to talk a lot more about that during the workshop. But the beauty of building a blog or a website is creating long form content really is going to gain traction over time. So it's going to increase over time. That visibility, people are going to see it years later. Like, confession, you guys, I still have my old direct sales business website up, and people email me on the regular asking me to do book fairs, fundraisers, and place orders. I have not touched that business in years, but the content that I created and that work that I put in back then is still paying off, even though I'm not actively running that business or touching it at all, right? So people will message me and I'm like, oh no, I'm not actually, I keep the website up because I think it's a great case study. I'm not actually working this business. Let me refer you to somebody, right? But that's a great example of how you can use long form content that's going to pay off over the long term. So we're going to spend a little bit of time this morning talking about that as well. Just so much good stuff. So I want to hear in the comments, if you're listening right now, or again, if you're catching the replay, do you have a blog or a place to put your long form content? I know we have some Owned by High users that are on with us today. So let us know, because the beauty of that is that visibility is going to gain over time. Here on social media, here's another like fun little pop quiz. You're watching this today. This is May 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Let me know what time you're watching this, because my guess is the majority of you are going to be watching this within the first maybe 8 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours at the very, very most, right? After 48 hours, this video pretty much declines in visibility and it's not going to be shown or visible for most people unless they're actively going to look for it, right? So social is great. It's wonderful to bring in leads and build new connections and connect with people, but it doesn't necessarily support the longevity of creating a sustainable business, right? You're constantly on this hamster wheel of having to create, because you create it and then it's gone. Create it, then it's gone. So the idea of having a blog or a place online that you could share that long form content is that over time it's going to grow with visibility. So we're going to get into all those juicy details today. Again, I hope you can join us for the workshop. It's going to be a really, really just jam-packed of good stuff. And we have those templates for you that you'll be able to access all kinds of good stuff. So I look forward to seeing you. Gosh, my voice this morning. I'm going to go drink some tea. And then I look forward to seeing you over in the group or over on Zoom. It's not Zoom. I need more coffee, I think. Maybe not tea, maybe coffee. We are streaming on Vimeo, so make sure that you registered for the workshop so you get that live link to join us. If you're already registered, you probably already got a couple emails this morning with the live link. If you're having any trouble logging on, you could always send us a message over at Modern Direct Seller, and we'll do our best to help you out. Of course, there will be a replay. And just a quick preview of other fun things happening this week. We are taking the momentum from our workshop on content creation this morning, and we have a series of content creation labs that are happening throughout the week. So that starts tomorrow and runs through Monday next week, a week from today. And every day, minus the weekends, we have a 1-hour content creation workshop. So you can come, you can take those templates, you can make them your own. If you're working on a website like Oh My High, you can come, you can ask questions, we can support you, we can brainstorm with you. If you just need an hour to block off the time to get it done, this will be your time to do it. It's going to be incredible. So we'll be sharing the dates and times of all of that at the workshop this morning, and we'll send out some follow-up reminders and all that good stuff so you can pop into those content creation labs. And we also have group coaching happening over in the Academy tomorrow at 9 o'clock Pacific, noon Eastern. So hope to see you all there. My last reminder, Academy members, all of our annual members are invited to join us for our virtual retreat happening on Friday, June 2nd. So if you are not yet an annual member, you probably want to upgrade to come join us. It's a 3-hour workshop, and we're really kind of planning out summer and again, that launch runway into the fall season. So that's going to be a ton of fun too. Just wanted to make sure that you have that marked on your calendar. I hope to see all of you over in our workshop. Of course, there'll be a replay if you can't make it live, but if you join live, then you get prizes. All right, my friends, thank you so much for being here today. I look forward